You were talking about the Barack Obama autograph, like a kidney bean here, and there's the schmeckle, and this one has its legs open. I mean, am I wrong?
We were talking about that movie Kids before you guys got on. Remember that?
Which movie? Kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kid Roach from Next Friday was in it.
Yeah. What's up?
Was good.
Oh. I don't ever remember seeing this.
Are you serious?
Oh, man, it's good.
Dude.
Yeah.
His name was Casper in the movie. And Dave Chappelle's in that movie, too.
Oh, is this the one?
Yeah.
Is this the one with Rosario Dawson and they're in the city, like skateboarding?
Yep.
Like a skate movie?
Yep, Rosario Dawson's in it.
Oh, I do want to see this.
I have it on DVD if you guys want to borrow it.
Yeah, so we could rip it.
Yes. Add it to the library.
I gotta. You guys got to go through what I got. A lot of like deep cuts.
Hell yeah,
Lewis. If you want to send me $20, I can send you the codes.
Yeah, throw me your Cash App.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh god. I'm waiting on a chargeback right now from PayPal.
From the same guy?
No, some girl.
There's another one?
Yeah, dude.
Yo, you gotta.
When are you gonna learn?
I think you just gotta stop.
No. But this time, like, I sent it.
She seemed nice.
No, because dude, she was like,
She really liked me.
She was like,
She kept
hey,
calling me
listen,
babe.
I'm having a really hard time like moving this. Are you cool if we do like a whole like deal? And I was like, yeah, no problem. She's like, I only accept PayPal goods and service. And I was like, okay, cool. Like it was mad chill. And then I sent it and she was like, oh, it takes a week to clear or something like that, like 11 days. And she's like, do you want to wait till it clears and then I send you the codes, or what do you want to do? And I was like, yo, I asked you if you had them like ready, like to go. And she's like, you know what? I'm just going to refund it. Send it to my husband's business PayPal because then that will go through right away. I was like, okay, she fucking knows what she's talking about. So I sent it. I still sent it goods and service. But as soon as I sent it, I sent her the screenshot and she was like, okay, give me a minute. I'm going to just type them out and send it to your email. I was like, all right, cool. And then later on that day, like I got busy at work, and then later on that day, like, yo, where the fuck we're back to the code? So then when I go try to message her on Facebook, it says like, message not delivered. So I was like,
yeah, you need to stop buying these codes, man.
So I was like, chargeback. And then, but PayPal's cool. Like, PayPal was like, all right, cool. We'll refund your money, and then we'll investigate. So
They're gonna start thinking that you're the scammer.
Yeah.
dude, for real. And I wrote that in the notes. I was like, this is the last time I'm gonna do transactions because this is the second time within a month that this has happened to me.
Maybe Lewis is the scammer, and he's telling us a ruse.
It's quite possible at this point.
Speaking of which,
incriminating yourself.
Love that mug.
There you
Oh
go.
shit, John Leguizamo.
deep cut. And
I
then
remember.
Casino and Goodfellas. But dude, when I saw Mario Brothers, I was like, yo, I need that.
I remember.
I had it on VHS.
My mom used to take us like every couple of months to the Amboy multiplex, and I remember she thought that movie and Jurassic Park was too scary for me. So instead, she had me go and watch Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Nice.
What? No way.
Great choice. One of the best movies ever.
It is.
Very
it's a really
underrated.
good movie.
She's like, you can't go watch the dinosaurs. You're going to have nightmares.
Maybe she was going to have nightmares and she was just
No, because she went to go watch something else with my dad. Like, we would go, like, me and my siblings, we would go to one theater, and then her and my dad go watch something else.
I used to do that at the multiplex down Ferry, remember?
Yeah, we used to walk to that.
I'm sure she thought the scene where the sheriff is trying to break Maid Marian's chastity belt.
Chastity belt. Or what about when the blind guy is in the porter john and he's looking at the Braille magazine?
Yep. I thought it felt a bit drafty.
Oh, man.
That movie is so good.
Yeah. All right. Well, 25th episode. This is 25th episode, right?
Yes. Happy 25.
We did it, guys.
I think this is going to be the first
Took
time.
long enough.
Yeah. I think this is the first time we're going to talk about basketball.
I think we have a little bit.
I don't know.
We did last year, remember? Yeah.
There's been a lot of Wemby talk, when...
No, but we did talk about the Knicks last year when they were in the playoffs.
We did that too.
That felt like
at least
10 years ago.
Did you watch the game, Kev, with the Celtics?
Yeah, I was just watching it.
Yeah.
It was a great ending. Up 2-0. Nobody thought. The odds in Vegas for the Knicks to actually win the series, not let alone sweep it because they have a possibility to sweep. I think the odds were like plus 2,000 for the Knicks to win at one point.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
they're killing it right now.
Boston was the powerhouse team.
Yeah, but
that was the
can
team
you
to
imagine
beat.
if somebody bet the Knicks to sweep, what those odds would have been?
So plus 2,000 just to win the
just
series.
to win. It was
Yeah.
like
Not-
plus,
so
it was
the
like
sweep,
plus 1,700.
Yeah.
Let alone sweep it. I'm sure the sweep was like plus 4,000 or something.
Yeah.
It's got to be more than that.
I would think so.
If they were plus 2,000 just to win the series alone, the sweep had to pay more than double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what it was. But they look great. The defense looks good. These are early 1990s style games where it's low scoring.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of defense.
So
It's my favorite right there.
they got a good shot. And it's crazy that the Cavs, who were the number one team in the East, are down 2-0-2. So we'll see what it'll be. Honestly, the Pacers beat the Knicks last year, so it'll be a nice rematch of that second round last year. So
I think I'd rather play them anyway. No,
I think I'd rather play the Cavs.
Yeah,
You think so?
Because I just feel like the Pacers are they're too like us, and that scares me. But the Cavs are more offensive. Like they don't have a good defensive team. So I don't know. We'll see. But they're in there, baby. That's all that matters. 2-0. Friday, we'll see what happens. We're back home.
Yeah.
So
How much are tickets on Friday?
I'm sure you can't get in for less than $1,000.
well, $1,000
That's
bucks.
it? That's not bad, actually.
I don't think that's just to sit in the nosebleeds.
Yeah.
I know.
That's to sit behind like the column that they have. They have some MSG has some seats where you sit and like the
Super obstructed.
yeah, like the row above you like completely covers your view of the game. But it's also $1,000 to go on a regular night. Shitty seats at MSG. It's so goddamn expensive.
So Saturday at
StubHub
3:30.
now.
Let's see.
$600 is the cheapest ticket.
That's not horrible, actually. It's playoffs. Celtics.
Yeah.
So that's not
And
bad.
considering you can only fit 15,000 people there.
Right.
No, it's not too bad.
Oh, it's $650 for the standing room only.
Ah,
Yo, I can't even get
You
in.
can't
Hold
even
on.
sit your ass.
that's fine. Who the hell sits anyway?
Oh no, there's section 300, 665.
You
Yeah,
guys
we're way up.
sit in the Chase Bridge?
Yeah, I sat there once.
Yeah, it's pretty cool seats, especially
Yeah.
for like a hockey game.
Yeah, it's like a bird's eye view.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. You can just imagine them in the finals, how much those tickets would be.
We can't get Ain't Chit to sponsor tickets.
No,
I don't think it's in the budget.
we don't even have a budget yet.
Yo,
We'll accept donations at this point.
there's 4 tickets together in row 3. It's 9,976 each.
Let me go get my debit card.
Let's
Well,
go.
that's
We'll
all-
sit right behind.
Actually, Lewis, what's your PayPal?
Maybe we could sit right behind. What's that guy that likes to throw up on the court?
Oh, Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan. He's fucking hilarious. Did I ever tell
Well-
you guys a story when I met Tracy Morgan? I was doing a job. I was
No.
at we were doing a mitzvah at Central Park in the little amusement park they have inside Central Park, right? They have like a zoo and then they have like a little amusement park. So we were by the carousel and I was putting up logos. They have this like station like where the ticket booth is, right? So we were like just wrapping those to match like the theme. It was like a Coachella theme. And someone came to us and was like, yo, Tracy Morgan is here with his kids. Like just like, hanging out. And we're like, oh, fuck, cool, right? So then he ends up coming towards us. His kids get on the carousel. And I have the pieces of vinyl like there. And there's a bench literally right there. Like I can reach to the bench. And he sits down. And he's like, hey. And we're like, hey, what's up? And we're like, oh, man, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. And then my boss starts talking to him. And they're chatting up or whatever, and I'm putting the vinyl, and then I go look for the next piece, like the other piece of the side, and he had it rolled up. And he was just like, yeah, man, and he's just talking, and he's just crumbling it all. And I was like, and I look at Danny, and I'm like, yo, go ask him for the piece, like, go get it. And we're like, hey, excuse me, I'm sorry, I need that. And he's like, oh, fuck, my bad, man. Here you go. Fuck, all right. That seems like I gotta get out of here. And then he got up, he started walking away. He's like, I'll let y'all work. But it was fun. It was funny.
I'm sorry, Lewis. I mistaked it for a blunt.
That was pretty good.
But yeah, that was good. Yeah, but it was really funny because he got into his story, like whatever he was talking about. He just got into it so much that he was just crumbling up, like because the piece of paper, the piece of vinyl, he had just like rolled it up.
Was this before or after the accident?
After the accident.
It was after.
Yeah, it was after the accident. Yeah, because that's what they were talking about.
I saw him in AC one time do stand up, and he was like pissed drunk, man. He wasn't really that funny.
Oh yeah, no, his stand up.
I'm not really a fan of his at all.
His stand up was
Lewis, don't move. You're about to get attacked by a Black Panther.
Yes.
He wants to be on camera today. You heard it.
Hey, since we were on the Knicks talk, I actually got a little bit of a gripe.
Uh-oh.
Can I vent for 2 minutes?
A little bit.
Floor's yours.
All right, so you guys know
Timer
Spike
going.
Lee, right? You know Spike Lee?
Yes.
Okay, so he's probably the biggest Knicks fan out there. Playoffs, he goes to every game. I kind of lost a little respect for him. So he's like practically the team mascot, and he was nowhere to be found at Game 1 against the Celtics in Boston. Do you guys know why?
Oh, they said why he didn't go?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a political thing?
Maybe. He decided that the Met Gala was more important than Game 1 of the Boston
100%.
Celtics versus the Knicks.
100%.
I don't agree.
There's
They get paid a
lot.
lot of money, man.
There's 5 games.
He don't need the money.
There's 5 games though.
And
Do any of them need the money?
They don't get paid.
It's
a lot
not
of
about
money.
needing the money.
They
It's
pay
that when you make so
they
much
pay
money,
a lot-
all
they pay
you
a lot
want
of
is
money
money.
to go to it.
Well,
They pay money to go to it. They pay like $50,000 to go.
doesn't this? I actually think it's more than that. But don't they? Isn't it for like a cause though?
Yeah, it's a donation. But also, if you get invited to the Met Gala and you don't go, you never get invited ever again. So Spike Lee is not gonna. He's not gonna ruin his chances to go to the Met Gala.
I don't believe that. Once you don't go, you'll never be able to go back.
Swear to God.
I don't believe that.
All right.
I didn't go last year, and I got invited to go this year.
Did you really?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't go, but I still got invited.
What would
They're
you
not going to
wear?
turn down somebody's money like that.
Dude, you know the waiting list to
Dude,
go to
Spike
the Met
Lee-
Gala is like as big as it's like as big as a Topps Chrome checklist.
It is a clown. The
Spike
Met Gala
Lee-
is a clown show.
No,
Spike
it's
Lee is
not.
70 years
Stop.
old.
Don't say
Spike
that.
Lee's
Clown show.
70 years old. The Knicks have made the playoffs in the last 20 years. These last 3 years.
I'm with
aside
you,
from
man.
2011. He's the biggest. He's supposed to be the biggest Knicks fan in the world.
He's also a
He's gotta
Yankee
be
fan,
there.
so he's dumb.
And it's against the Celtics, your biggest rivals.
Yeah, your rival.
Like you have to.
Yeah.
And I
Hey,
love
you know-
Spike. I think he's a great dude and great supporter. But you got to be there. You
He-
got to be
he
there
was-
at game one.
Was he there for game 2?
Yeah, he was there.
All right.
Was he wearing his dress from the Met Gala?
I mean, you kind of got to cut him some slack because he goes to regular season games.
Yeah,
Win
every
or
home game
lose.
you're going to. Yeah,
Win or lose, he goes to those games. So, like, the fact that this came up, I mean, it's just like anything.
He probably also, I wonder like how far in advance, but he probably booked it before even like not thinking, maybe they won't make it. I don't know. Like it's too like iffy.
Maybe it'll be on a day where they're not playing.
The Met Gala gets announced right after.
they know it's always the first
Yeah.
week of May,
Yeah.
so there's always a chance that it might fall on the.
I don't know. To me, it's more of a commitment that he had to it. And like I said, if I'd be more pissed if he only goes to playoff games. But the fact that he goes to regular season games, win or lose, I mean, he's basically at every game, right?
Also, we
At every
don't
home
know. We don't know if his
Usually-
management
he's
was
usually
like,
at
"Yo,
every
you
home
gotta
game.
go,"
Yeah.
and he was like, "No, I want to go to the Knicks." They're like, "No fucking way, you gotta go to this." Like, you know what I mean? Like, we never know.
Who would tell
might
him
have-
that? He's Spike Lee.
Yeah, but still, man,
Nobody's gonna tell him, "Oh, you have to go to the Met Gala."
I'm pretty
If he
sure.
has an agent.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Is he married?
Twice.
He's got 2 wives.
Probably.
Come on, man.
I would go a little easy on him, honestly, just because. I mean, yeah, I get it. If it was like game 4 and they were up 3-0 or down, or a game 7, no forgiveness.
Right, or a clinch, or the final.
Yeah, I think it was a commitment thing too. I have a feeling he probably committed to this first. Just the way the season was going, he was probably like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know how far in advance, but I really think it's a commitment thing."
He probably has juice in it. Like, I don't know, maybe an actress that is in one of his movies or something like that was going to be there, and it would look kind of odd if he wasn't there. I don't know.
He did wear his Knicks hat though to the Met Gala. So
Oh my god!
Yeah, he wore his Knicks bucket hat. At least he did that.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just feel like
and
if
he
has
was
the
watching it on his
reputation as the
phone.
big-
yeah, and he
It's
wore his
almost
Jordans.
the same thing. You guys know Fireman Ed from the
Yeah.
Jets.
Yeah,
It's like him not going to a playoff game for the Jets. And I know it's
but
only
he's not
one game,
Spike Lee. He's not going to the Met Gala.
Yeah,
but it's the same thing. But it's like him blowing off a Jets playoff game for anything, whatever reason he wanted to.
Like a fire,
blow off the,
Let's be honest.
Huh?
Let's be honest,
Yeah, we gotta be honest.
burning
Guys.
Fired.
guys.
Come on, dude.
Let's be honest. Fireman Ed can go to as many Met Galas as he wants. He doesn't have to worry about missing a Jet playoff game.
That's true.
That's true too.
He doesn't have to worry. That's true.
I just felt like he should have been there, but whatever. I guess it worked out in the end. That's all. That was my gripe. I'm done.
Maybe he needs
Whatever.
to
I
start
don't like
missing
Spike
those
Lee
games. Maybe he needs to start missing those games. It's good luck.
I mean, he was there today.
Maybe, but the playoffs are pretty good right now across the board.
Dude, the Nuggets.
OKC is really the call out. What the hell's going on there? But yeah, I think Nuggets are going to pull it off. Pacers are rocking. Halliburton's rocking.
The Nuggets really didn't have a chance, right? Everyone thought they were going to lose.
No, they have they
Yeah,
have a top
Jokic.
two player.
There
in
have been. I don't remember the last time we saw this many like come from behind wins.
Right.
Like so many consecutive ones.
It's fun.
It's
Yeah.
fun to watch.
Yeah.
It's really fun
It's
to
gotta
watch.
suck if you're a better.
Yeah.
It's
But
cool
it's-
to see the Lakers get knocked out. Like, we need to see the Warriors get
Fuck
knocked
yeah.
out right now.
That's.
I want to
That's-
see Anthony Edwards thrive.
I'm a Laker fan, and I'm glad they got knocked out.
Well, Steph Curry's hurt,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that might not be good.
Oh, well, Anthony Edwards, man.
I mean,
I'm a big fan of his.
if you want a true like storied playoff like finals game, just because of how this season played out, it would have to be the Knicks and the Wolves, because they made the big trade where Randall went to the Wolves, Towns came to the Knicks. It'd be kind of cool to see that all play out and see who
To see if it was
comes
worth
out
it.
on top.
Well, I think at that point, both of them won at that point because,
They both made it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They both won the trade.
Like, yeah, even if obviously one of them would have to win, but the point is you made a good trade that benefited both teams, got you to where you landed, and that's a win-win,
Oh,
I think.
And I forgot
But who had
Yeah.
the better?
the
Yeah,
Knicks
at the
had
end
a
of-
better season.
I still think it's a win-win.
At the end,
If you
like
go to
Bruno
the
said,
finals,
Yeah, at the end of the day, well, even dude, even the postseason, just to make it there, you're
well,
you
they
know,
both made it last year, so
Oh yeah, they both made the postseason. It was just a
Yeah.
trade. Julius Randle never got them past this. Well, he was hurt last year, so he didn't even play in the playoffs.
that's true.
But it'd be cool to see that all play out.
That would be cool.
But if the Knicks can get past the Celtics, I think
That'd be
it'd
huge. Yeah.
There's a shot.
There's a big chance.
Yeah.
I think it's Knicks.
I still like the Pacers, though.
yeah.
It's a toss up at that point.
Yeah, I like the Pacers. I like the way they look right now. I definitely
But I-
want to see Minnesota in the finals.
Yeah, I would love to see Knicks Wolves, but I think OKC is gonna win that series. But we'll see.
We'll see, man. It ain't
We'll
over
see
yet.
for sure.
Did we talk about the draft, the NFL draft? I don't think
Not
we did
yet.
a show after
No.
that.
No.
We didn't.
Oh
right?
man, that was
We had
sick.
a show the week of the draft.
Oh, that's right. It was before.
The week before, yeah. Draft was pretty good.
The draft was good.
I thought I thought Green Bay was a great host. That crowd was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but apparently I heard this the other day. Apparently, 2 years ago or last year, wherever they did it, I forgot where it was. Was it Detroit?
Yeah.
They said that there were 750,000 spectators.
I mean, it's possible they were hot too.
Yeah, but Green Bay only had 250.
It's a small town.
Night? Didn't know that.
I just don't understand how you can fit that many people.
I can see you guys. Watch please.
Well, you can't interrupt unless you're going to sing I like to move it, move it.
I like to move it.
Hey yo,
All right, well, close the door, please.
search $6
bad.
dollar at her.
Should talk about how the Knicks kicked ass and they paid for my entire Austin trip in 2
You'll have
days.
to wait till Friday to find out what we're talking about.
Tell her to come to the mic. Tell her to come to the mic. Tell her to come to the mic.
She's about to pull up a chair in the
Come
camera.
back.
Oh, she would love that. She would love to pull up a chair.
Well, I said, Bruno, because she does a lot of like sports betting. We should that would be a good podcast. That'd be a
She,
good guest.
she would love it.
Down for whatever, man.
Yeah.
She won on the Nuggets and the game one. She had the Knicks coming back. She's a
Nice.
fucking psychopath.
Nice.
I would never put money on the Knicks.
You have to see like her like she'll be watching a Met game and I'm like why the fuck are we watching the Mets? Like we're both Yankee fans. And then she's like, "Oh, well, I have
She's a Mets fan, dude.
if Soto gets another base hit, I win $300." And then I look at the bet and it's like Nemo to hit like a double. Fucking
She parlays the player
It
prop.
parlays the shit out of like these like sucker bets, and she always fucking wins them.
The Mets are hot, man. Mets are hot.
And the worst is
Mets? We going to the Mets, or we going on to the draft?
I mean,
yeah,
what's
we
there
started
to
in the
talk
draft.
about?
Yeah.
You wonder why we haven't spoken about basketball is because we keep wasting time with the Mets.
yeah. What we have to bring up the Mets every week?
It's the Mets and Pokemon.
I can't wait. I can't wait till after All-Star break. You know, when the Mets start sucking again, and we're gonna be like Bruno and I will be like, "Oh, let's talk about the Mets," and you guys will be mad quiet.
Bruno, you know
happens all the time.
It's funny. So on Friday, I had my show at that I had to play at.
Yeah.
And Mike Bowman says he was talking to us, and he was telling us how he listens to the podcast. And he was like, I listen to everything up until you guys start talking about wrestling. When Kevin and Bruno start talking about wrestling, I turn it off. He said that, right?
Great.
They were there.
Yeah.
I think when you guys started talking about wrestling, I think I was filing my taxes at that point.
It's all good, man. I bet you if I started a wrestling podcast, it'd be booming.
Now, if you started
Problem is
wrestling,
we keep talking about the Mets, and that's why the ratings suck.
oh, that's why our sponsors keep dropping us. So, what do you guys want to talk about the Mets? What do you guys want to bring up? Go ahead.
I mean, listen, to me, I would just like to say that we're in first place. We're 24-13, I think it is now.
For now.
For now.
So, if you ain't first, you're last, right?
Juan Soto, over the last 7 games, is hitting .350. He hit 4 home runs this week. So, it's good. It's
Pete
good time
is
to be a
having
Met
an
fan.
amazing year.
Pete Alonso's hitting .330. Nothing makes sense.
What's Aaron Judge hitting?
Doesn't matter. We're not talking about the
Oh,
Yankees.
okay, my bad.
Listen, Aaron Judge is the best player on the planet. Everybody knows that. So it doesn't matter.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he absolutely is.
He's machine. He's like
Wait, what did you say?
Aaron Judge is the best player on the planet.
Okay, we have our opening.
I would always stick to that. I absolutely agree.
We have our
My
opening.
own statement.
Do you guys have a
Best
clip
like
of-
overall player, or
Yeah.
just hitter?
Best player.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but is he going to be like another Trout? Never
Not
win?
a- Kevin, not according to the 5th inning last year.
Well, when he
When he
dropped the
dropped
ball,
the
yeah. I mean,
Dude, they came with pitchforks for him.
the reason why, Bruno, is he's doing things that,
The guy his age shouldn't do.
well, not even at his age, but things that, like, he's breaking Babe Ruth's records in terms of, like, just like little stats. He's, like, breaking things that haven't been done since Babe Ruth did it in the 1920s. And I know Ohtani did the 50 home run, 50 stolen base thing last year. That's not Judge's game. He's not a runner, but it's just he's hitting over 400 into May. Like, nobody's hit 400 since Ted Williams back in the 50s or 60s or whatever it was. So it's just a lot that he's doing that.
Without the
The juice.
dosages.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's gonna come out any day, dude.
Nah.
Actually, we don't know.
Nah.
It'll fucking come out.
Who's to say that back in the day they weren't juicing up?
They absolutely were. Back in the day?
He's
Are you
talking
joking?
About, like, he's talking about like Babe Ruth's time.
Yeah, I'm talking about like the 20s.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of nicotine, but that's about it. And alcohol, actually.
Babe Ruth
Fuck
was
yeah.
hot dogs and beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely alcohol.
Yeah,
You got to remember though, Babe Ruth was 6'3", 6'4". Meanwhile, all these other baseball players were like not like 5'8", 5'9". He was huge.
He was a husky fella.
He
Yeah.
was like huge for a baseball player.
And he was drunk all the time, no?
It was great.
That's what I mean. See, it wasn't drugs, but it definitely was juice.
Speaking of stocky baseball players, have you guys seen the latest Bowman commercial with Big Papi?
No.
Have not.
There's it's a it's like a card vault commercial. It's like for Bowman release day, It's pretty good, actually.
Hey, by the way, guys, happy Bowman Day.
Happy Bowman Day.
Happy Bowman
This
Day.
is your day, man. How much have you spent so far?
Only a couple $100.
Just getting started.
I got a Ronald Acuna out of 50.
Hey, now.
That was pretty good.
Autograph?
No.
Oh.
Is that gold?
Yeah.
But you guys should check it out, though. It's actually pretty funny. He's like, they're at the card vault, the Tom Brady store, and in the back, Big Papi is like a wizard. And he's like these two kids are like, what's Bowman? And he's like, you gotta predict the prospects.
That's
he starts-
exactly what it is.
And then he starts naming a bunch of players and pulling out their cards. He's like, you see this kid? He's gonna have a big career.
That's perfect.
He's a character.
That's pretty cool. I saw it. It was on Instagram, so you guys should check it out.
I wonder how many cases of Bowman card vault got.
It's a little...
How many cases of Bowman did Backyard get?
Not as much as Cardwell, I bet. Tom Brady just needs to say, hey, can I get a few hundred?
I was this close to going there yesterday, actually. I was coming back from Secaucus, and it was like on the verge of when we were messaging to whether we were going to postpone or not for yesterday or not. And I just passed the American Dream, as we said that, we agreed that we'd do it tonight.
While we're on the baseball topic, I think I sent it to you guys the other day, and I think it's apropos for this podcast.
It's perfect.
Right?
Yes.
There's a new baseball pitch, and we've always called it a split changeup, right? Because it's a combination of a splitter and a changeup, so it's always called a split change. Apparently, it's been changed to what we call now the chitter.
I wonder if we had influenced that at all.
I don't know.
I'd like to say that we definitely did.
Yeah, we absolutely did.
100%.
I was dumbfounded when I heard it on sports radio. What was it, Monday or something like that?
Now, is it on sports radio when they're? I'm assuming you're listening to like AM and.
Well, it's Boomer and Gio.
Yeah, so it's all like edited. Like, do they like try to cover it up when they say it, or they just say it flat out, or an emphasis on the chit?
So the way it came out. So I'll tell you what happened. So the way it came out is Susan Waldman on the Yankees broadcast is the one that said it. She was like, he throws this new pitch called the chitter.
Fucking Susan.
And then, Gio has to make jokes about it.
Yeah.
So he's talking about it. And he says something along the lines of like, he starts referencing chit, right? So he goes, yeah, it sounds like it should be used for something different. Like, yeah, I got to go to the chitter. He said that. And I guess it passed because he didn't actually say the word shit.
Yeah.
So, because they didn't block it off when he said it. So.
Because it's funny, like when actually we spoke about it on the podcast during the Olympics. Remember the pole vaulter that? So every time when it was on the news and the newscasters were talking about it, they didn't know what to say. Like they would like try and cover it up or try and like be all like edgy about it. Like, oh, the pole got caught, the pole vaulter's pole, or the male private region. Like they
really
like
do.
what do you say? You just say penis, the guy's dick.
That's something Barstool would say.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if one of them were just like, damn!
That's something like Charles Barkley would say.
100%.
Oh, that white boy swinging something.
He would definitely say something like that. Pat McAfee actually would go all out. That's funny. Dancing around what it should be. Just be blunt and say it.
But it's like they got to be careful because like any little thing, and they get fined or people lose their jobs over shit like that.
Who cares?
Yeah,
they'd get fined, but who cares? They draw more people in that way.
It's true.
It definitely becomes a viral moment.
Yep.
Yeah, but that pole. I think I showed you, Bruno, right? I think it was just
we showed it here.
Yeah, I think it was just me and you that day.
It was just like.
It was like lateral, like it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yo. Wait, hold on.
There's the intro.
That's the intro right there.
I mean, and the guy was wearing tights, wasn't he? How could it move so fluid like that in the tights?
He was definitely
Because he's a
10
shower.
rigid.
It was like plucking a guitar string.
In slow-mo.
He was
Oh,
shit. Man.
definitely had a chub going.
Oh,
I think
man.
that's enough dick talk.
All right, so the triple logo man 2 years ago when they had the triple LeBron logo man. I mean, it was a few months that the set was out before it was pulled. You guys remember who pulled it?
Which one was this one? This one was from King's Collectible, or
Dick?
And
It definitely is.
everyone was ripping. I mean, there were even videos of Ken Golden ripping with with Drake, and
Yeah.
Shine was ripping a bunch of this shit and everything, trying to pull the logo, man. So what does this do? Obviously, this brings down the value of this flawless product now, knowing that the main chase has been pulled.
But
Yep.
It doesn't really. I've never seen it go down like that much after a big card's been pulled like that.
It loses, I don't think, I agree. I don't think the value goes down, but the momentum is lost. So,
But do you guys remember that the cases were going up as the other triple logo man wasn't being pulled?
yeah.
So it could have that. It obviously should have that negative effect now.
well, didn't Drake buy them for like $10,000 a box?
He bought like 11 cases or 11 briefcases or something like that.
Yeah.
It was probably something like $10,000 each.
I mean, there's still stuff in there that could be worth a ton of money. So I don't know if the value goes. I agree. I don't think the value goes down that much because that's not the only card that's worth it. There's 1-to-1s in there. You can get a lot of stuff. Even the regular RPAs for some players are worth a lot of money. So,
And knowing that the main chase, you have no shot at the main chase anymore.
yeah,
And
but there's
again,
other
people
things
are-
to chase, so you just can't promote that. And
Yeah,
it
so
is
like
what
you
it
said,
is.
the momentum dies out, but
Right.
there's still people that are collecting.
Yeah.
That's still
so
like a
for
product.
instance, the 2018-19, that's the Zion year, right? 18-19?
Yeah.
1920.
1920.
Oh, 18-19 is the Luka year. That's
Luka,
right.
yeah.
Yep.
All right, so 1920, Blowout selling it for $13,000 a box, a briefcase. So I don't really think. I think what happens it stagnates. It stays still. I don't think.
Do you
it moves
remember?
up.
Do you remember what that case was going for?
Like when it came out originally?
Yeah,
No.
it was like in the 30s for not a case for
No.
one. Oh yeah,
No, I don't think so.
One
no.
box?
I don't think it was ever that
Not
high.
$30K. There's no way.
I think because when it comes out for like distributors, I think it's like $1,500
Yeah, $1,500 per briefcase.
per briefcase, or $2,000 per briefcase. I don't think I ever saw it go up that much. I mean, I could try to find records on it, but
Do you know what was never pulled from 2017 Flawless?
Tatum?
football?
Football.
Oh, football? Mahomes?
2017.
The Mahomes Shield.
Imagine that.
So that goes for $45K.
Yeah, because... but he's on the checklist for a shield?
Yep.
Or maybe it was pulled, but the guy is just a random dude that doesn't go on social media.
I was just thinking
But
that.
the fact, but now the
what if,
fact, the fact that it wasn't publicly pulled
right?
keeps its value high.
Right, and people do that. Like, there are collectors that pull something and they
And then
don't tell
people-
anybody because they don't want anybody to know.
Right.
Or also
They don't want to dictate the market.
it's not graded either, because that would be one way to know right away that it
Right.
got pulled.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, those grading companies would announce it immediately.
Yeah, 100%. Look what we've got.
Yeah.
Ken Golden automatically, I'll give you this much.
I will fly you out to our headquarters.
You will be the first episode on our new season.
Hold on, you gotta do it like this. You
Okay.
Wow.
Damn.
love you, Ken. Oh man.
We will set you up on an exclusive date with what's her name?
Alex.
With Alex.
What I have in my hands right now is the most sought after shield in NFL product.
Boom boom commercial. Imagine Sergio gets up and he has the card. He has the
That would be fantastic. That would be epic.
If that doesn't make us go viral, then this is our last episode.
He's been waiting for episode 25 for this.
Dude, he has it.
Waiting to see what's happening here. Watch it be that
Ken, what are the odds?
magic card.
Nah, we would have known already. I don't think you would have been
What
able.
the?
Oh,
What the fuck is
he's
happening?
gonna open. He's gonna.
What happened? Guys, in my hands is the bubble wrap.
Did you hear what we said, Serge, or no?
Well, I didn't have my headphones
Oh,
on.
you got up. So you got up, right? And then I look at Bruno. I'm like, dude, imagine if he has the Mahomes shield. He went to go get it.
And then I would show you, just blur it out.
Yeah, oh man.
You guys want to see my conch?
Ooh. We're still on the dick topic?
I call him Lad.
Is that going to go on your whatnot stream?
Whoa. I gotta wait. I need a lot more viewers before I can pull a card like that. That shit would sell for $2.
Yep.
But I will be getting a lot more followers.
You could always
with that-
cancel
with
the
picture.
You could cancel the
you
transaction.
could always cancel the stream if nobody's bidding and just yell at people.
Yeah, you could do that.
That is true.
You know, Whatnot has like a seller protection thing going on now. It's like the sellers are more protected. After all this shit, they want to protect the sellers even more.
Yeah, isn't that an
Figure that one out.
dude? Keep on scamming. We got your back.
It's essentially what it is.
Yeah, dude, it's nuts.
Come on, man.
It is really weird. So I've had an instance as a seller and as a buyer where a transaction was canceled for whatever reason, like a refund was issued, and I never heard anything from Whatnot asking me to refund money. And when I requested it, the other person never heard anything about my request of a refund. So in the two cases, as a seller, I sold a card that was a little dinged up that I didn't realize. So the buyer, bought it was like 15 or 20 cards, and one of them had a little bit of damage on it. And he messaged me, and by the time I saw the message read, "Hey, there's a couple of issues with this card." He took pictures of it. He sent it to me. And then it was followed by, "Don't worry about it. I already filed the claim through Whatnot, and Whatnot already took care of it." So, I messaged him back, say, "Hey, man, I'm sorry. Let me know if you got fully reimbursed, because if not, then I'll make up whatever difference for you." And he's like, no, they took care of it. I never got a single email from Whatnot about the claim. Then,
Did they take the money from you?
no, they didn't take money from me.
Weird.
I checked.
Very bizarre.
And then the other way happened also, where I bought a card that just so happened to it questioned authenticity. I messaged the buyer. The buyer was like, send me the pictures. They're like, okay, yeah, just file a claim. We're sorry. We had no idea. I said, yeah, no harm, no foul. Requested a refund, got the refund back. The guy messaged me like 2 days later and said, "Hey, just wondering, are you ever going to submit that refund request?" And I'm like, I did. It's all taken care of. I got my money back. He's like, oh, okay. Just weird.
I wonder if Whatnot just...
They're like keeping it under wraps. Again, I'm talking about like $5-10 deals. Nothing extravagant. I'm sure if it was a bigger value.
Yeah, there's like a threshold.
But the fact that they don't know, it's like, hey, there's a buyer that's requesting a refund on a particular item.
I wonder if it's to minimize interaction through the chat to prevent the screenshots going viral. Because if you think about it, if there's interaction with the buyer and seller and they go, "Oh, where's the refund?" and talk about all this stuff, like if anybody has any issues, they could just post it, as opposed to like as soon as you submit it, they'll take care of it. It's like sweeping it under the rug.
Just shut you up.
It just shuts everybody up.
I think there's two factors in it. The dollar quantity. I mean, obviously we're talking one transaction, the one that I filed was $13. The one that the other guy filed was like $3.
Yeah.
I think that factors into it. And the other thing is, okay, is it my first time filing a claim, or is it my third time? Is it my 10th time?
Okay.
So I don't know. I just thought that was weird that, there wasn't a single.
They might have a claim threshold per buyer.
Probably
It might be. It might be that too.
Yeah.
Like they'll probably cover you up to like $100.
Hey now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad. Like
No
$100
sleeve or anything.
No,
You don't give a fuck.
I have a sleeve. It came in a sleeve. It came in a sleeve. It came in a top loader.
All right, that's risky. Oh,
Fake chit
where'd you get it?
from Whatnot.
Really?
Yeah. I knew right away too, because the all this writing is supposed to be foil.
Yep.
The shit's a copy.
Mm-hmm.
Got fucked in the ass.
I got a refund. I also this is like a $200 card. I got it for $13. So
Okay, so what were you expecting?
and even when I did get it, when I won the bid, I'm like, there's no way that this thing's going to be real.
No shot.
My
Yeah.
expectations weren't high at all.
Yep.
Bruno, I got another one for you to click.
I'm gonna send
All right.
these. I'm gonna send these two in at the same time.
Let me see the foil on that. On the
Can't
other
really
side.
see.
No, it's on the right side.
I'm showing you the right side.
Now you are.
What the fuck?
Oh, it's because you know why? Because you're
It's a glare. It's got the little.
No. I was saying I didn't see the whole screen because I had the windows.
Oh,
small,
got
so
it.
I only saw like a certain. Yeah, that's a silver foil. That's no good
That's the really expensive one.
because it's a first edition. No bueno.
Tag will grade them.
100%.
HGA will be begging you for that card.
With a 30-page report.
Do they still exist?
Who?
HGA?
Yeah.
The-
Like they don't exist at all, or
Weren't they
like-
like rebranding?
Yeah, they're still rebranding.
Yeah,
But-
I
yeah,
think
but
that's
can
what it
you-
was. They were bought out or something like that.
But can you still grade with them or no? Like they don't even take submissions.
Might be
Not
on
right now.
hold.
They're not taking submissions right now.
Oh, so they're done. I mean, they had that momentum. Now to reestablish, it's like they're fucked.
Yeah.
I'll just go with tag.
You're it.
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm. There was a big industry summit with Topps 2 weeks ago, maybe.
That was the one. Was that the one in San Francisco,
Was it Vegas?
Vegas.
or was it Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was the Transcendent Party. Wasn't the Transcendent Party in? I thought one of them was in San Francisco.
Maybe, but the industry summit is usually just when Topps like announces like upcoming projects and things that are going on in the hobby and stuff like that. So, they were talking about the licensing, the NBA, and the NFL. They had talked about some products that were coming out. Obviously, Chrome, Finest, Inception, stuff like that. Motif, I think, is coming back. Did you like Motif?
Motif.
Motif. Chrome Black for NFL. Did you like that one?
The baseball one was cool. The Chrome
I just
Black.
feel like it's too much Chrome. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's losing its magic.
Chrome Black is really clean for the kind of product, like how black it is.
Mm-hmm.
Usually the cards are like really clean.
Well, it reminds me of Obsidian. Like, I feel like Obsidian looks really, really nice. Even for a thicker card, it looks nice, but it's just the value isn't all there.
I just, I mean, we're getting really close to them getting the licensing for football. I mean, we're closer for basketball, actually.
Yeah, it's this year.
Yeah. Now, they're not pumping out as many basketball products as they are football. Did you notice that? There are a lot of, like, there's a new one coming out, Autograph, I think it's called. That's, I think, the next one coming out for football.
I think it's because of the draft class. I mean, the
Well,
QBs in
this makes sense too. They have the licensing for the autographs for all those quarterbacks, so capitalize
Exactly.
while they're rookies. Yeah, that makes sense. Got it.
Yeah, might as well. So I think it's that. The NBA. I think they could hold off and really get some nice stuff together when it actually comes out. Because if you think about it, once Topps Chrome Basketball comes out with the license, that's going to be big.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and they also have a lot of entertainment stuff that they're going to start pumping out.
Did you see what Panini just put out for entertainment? The Rolling Stones.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, you could buy Rolling Stone mega boxes. It's actually pretty
Wow.
cool. Like there's different inserts, licks around the world. So like there's it's like a festival poster. Like let's say in Australia where the tongue is like painted the Australian flag colors. It's pretty cool, and it's really cheap. It's like, I mean, right now it's like $50 for a mega box. But imagine pulling like a 101 Mick Jagger or something like that.
I'm sure that's the chase.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, but you can like order it on like Blowout.
You know what Panini had at one point that was pretty cool was that Americana set. I think it was called Americana.
Oh yeah,
Which
I remember
was like
that.
pop culture type stuff, and you would see like pretty decent autographs. If you look back, it's not that bad. But then they just stopped out of nowhere. I don't know what happened.
You think maybe because Pop Century took...
No.
Yeah, but you know what? Well, Cuts used to be really big too. Remember Cuts?
Remember Cuts, yeah.
That was like, you can pull like an Abraham Lincoln, like mustache hair relic.
Yeah.
That was like before Allen and Ginter was doing that stuff. Like that shit was cool. Like they would do like cut autos of like U.S. presidents, like Jackie Robinson, Babe Ruth. I mean, I remember one of my buddies pulled like this like nasty Jackie Robinson booklet one time with a cut auto. I think he sold it for like $4K. Like
that stuff's fun, man.
You did one, remember, Bruno? You were in a break because we picked it up when we went to the National. It was like a.
Oh yeah, you talking about historic autograph?
Yeah.
Break? Yeah. I like that stuff. It's unique. But yeah, that Americana stuff, the cuts, that stuff's fun.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're thinking about doing something like that, just try to get some, to pump out some stuff. But going back to Topps, I mean, they got a lot of entertainment stuff, like with Disney coming out. They just did Gary V and his V Friends stuff.
Yeah, that just came out, I think,
which is
yesterday.
Seems like it's doing pretty good right now.
Yeah, he's doing a whole tour around the tri-state area.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to be coming out with a lot of Marvel stuff. So,
Oh, hey.
Yo.
Wear your gloves. Did you just go make a poop?
No.
Oh, okay. We wouldn't judge you if you did.
No, I would have told you if I did.
Dang.
By the way, Bruno, you missed out on a hell of a time on Saturday night.
Listen,
the pipes on this guy, man.
Do you see what I look like? I am not going to Newark at 2 a.m.
Why not?
Just to hang out.
What the?
Why not?
What the heck? I would stand out, and I would get mugged.
You were among your people.
What?
Yeah, you were. Dude.
Yeah, what Newark are you imagining?
For the record, Bruno,
we weren't in
one black guy there, and he
Broad
was
Street?
outside. It was all Brazilians and Portuguese people in there. One Peruvian and one white.
Brazilians? What's the difference then?
Cat was probably the only white person over there.
One Peruvian, one white girl.
All right, so it's not that bad. My bad. 2 a.m. I'd be sleeping.
Yo, Bruno, you want to know something funny? I got home at fucking 3:40.
No way.
Yeah, I got home around that time too.
Serge,
Nope.
after you left, we went in for another beer. And then we were just talking, and then we were like, all right, let's finish this one and go. As soon as we're about to be done, the owner gave us another freaking drink, like another round.
Dude, I've left that place at like 6 a.m.
Nope.
Yeah.
If the shenanigans starts at 11 or whatever it was, nope, I'm out.
I
Shit don't work.
Bruno wants to go to the matinee.
Bruno, I used to work.
3 o'clock.
I used to work
Yes,
right.
do happy hour.
I used to work right across the street from that place, and I remember one time on a Friday, and I must have not had to go work on that Saturday because I'd never do this if I did. But I left work. I walked over. I left my car at work, went to the bar, left at like 6 a.m, and walked back in my car and went home.
Jesus. We should have gone with you to Altas Horas.
Yeah, that place was it was pretty packed when we got there.
Oh, it was?
It was fucking stupid. So as soon as I got in the car, I get on the phones because I usually call in the order, and so that way I don't have to wait. I'm on the phone, and they're like, "Oh, 1 second, please."
They put you on hold until you got to the...
I was on hold until I got to the fucking restaurant, and then they're like, as soon as I parked the car, they're like, "Yeah, can I take your order?" I'm like, "Yeah, motherfuckers."
That's great. Dude, you should have ordered... You should have brought it back and hung out with us. We would have eaten outside.
Oh, so good. I haven't had one of those in forever.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go on Friday and pick it up and bring it back.
What is it?
Altas Horas.
The shish tudo?
It's like the Brazilian burgers that have like everything in it.
You can only eat this burger if you're drunk. It's like White Castle.
That's the one with the fried egg and the little batatas fritas.
Yup,
with
the ham drenched in mayonnaise.
It's bigger than the hamburgao. You know hamburgao, right?
Oh, that's what I was picturing. Yeah,
hamburgao started
that
it.
was like the OG one. But what happened? Altas Horas was like, "Yo, we can stay up all night and get like with the whole drunk crowd like coming out of bars and
but
stuff."
Altas Horas used to do the same thing too. But then hamburgao used to do the same thing. But then Altas Horas became better. So then they started. Hamburgao started closing earlier.
The bread at Altas Horas is bigger though. They do have bigger bread, like the actual roll is bigger. So, but they also do crazy shit. Like the ex todo is a burger, a chicken breast, and a piece of picanha on it.
Dude, I don't understand how Brazilians stay so fit. You walk into that place, and it's like the brigadeira, all of these like different fucking pastries that you never see any of them eating. And I'm like, how the fuck are you guys so fit?
that's because they're always running around in the jungle.
Whoa! Swinging from vine to vine?
Whatever they do, I don't know what they do out there. Running from the cannibals all day.
Dude, it's the way they dance samba, bro.
It's the jiu-jitsu.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It's like
It's that
cardio
too.
101.
It's the capoeira.
We're about,
Exactly what it is.
We're about to get canceled.
Oh my god.
From what?
Speaking of capoeira, Serge, it's Mariana's birthday today.
Oh, fuck.
We should ask her because she's a samba dancer.
She fucking, what's it called? She's a weightlifter.
Dude,
What kind of weights is she lifting?
she's fucking ripped. She used to do that that bodybuilding shit.
You know the one
Oh,
where
the
they...
BBC?
Yeah.
Yo, Donald Trump has a nice autograph.
Why did you insert that comment randomly in there? Donald Trump auto?
I'm looking at presidential cuts.
He does have a nice
Talking
autograph.
about BBC.
Oh, man.
Does his auto still go for $1,000 on eBay?
It sells for a lot of money, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
You can get a Leaf and Case 2022 Election Day cut auto.
Oh, that's...
Number to 23. It's sold for $2,800.
Remember at the there's videos of him signing at the Westminster. There he's like here's $1,000.
Yeah.
Here's $1,000. Sell it on eBay. Here's $1,000.
He says that all the time. He's like, maybe you could sell it and make some money.
Yeah.
Actually, Barack Obama has a nice one too.
Yeah, he does. I was going to point that out too. He signs pretty nice too.
Somebody who was it? You Serge that had the whole Obama with the letters.
The Letterman, yeah. I just had one. I had the O.
Oh,
That was
the
cool.
one
That
that
was So that was 2008 Upper Deck Icons, and it was before the election. You would get a redemption card, and then the redemption card was whoever won the election. It was him or Mitt Romney.
Mhm.
Whoever would win, you would get a Letterman card of the winner.
Oh, so it was like random. Like the
So when I
letter
pulled
random?
it, this was 2008. I ended up pulling it in like 2011, maybe. I bought an old box, so the redemption was expired. So the guy in my LCS who I had an in with Upper Deck and Tops, he's like, "Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll get it. I'll get it redeemed." He's like, "If they don't redeem it, they're going to give you something else for it, and it'll be quick instead of this through the mail shit." So I gave him the redemption card. I'm like, "Damn, I'm never going to fucking see this redemption." Like 2 months later, he calls me. He's like, "Hey, I got your card from your redemption." So I went over there, and it was the O.
That's pretty cool.
I'm gonna
Yeah, that
I'm
is
gonna bring
cool.
something up. I just think my imagination is just is is
Oh,
wandering
here we
here.
go.
You were talking about the Barack Obama autograph. Let me share it. Hold on. It kind of looks like two jelly beans fucking.
Why are you thinking of this?
All right.
Does it not?
So
Couple
you
of
see,
black-eyed peas up in that
Like a
bitch.
kidney bean here. Just
I
there's
see
the shekel.
I
This
see
one
the
has its legs open.
yeah. The bean even has a little pair of testes. I see it trying to put its penis inside something. I don't know if it's another
I mean, am
bean
I
though.
wrong?
It almost looks like a boxing
Like a-
glove.
A fish bowl. It looked like the jelly bean tried to fuck a fish inside of the fish bowl, and the fish went darting out.
What the fuck is going on? That's what I got from it right away.